Hey guys, welcome to another video, and well, Better Part of Darkness. This is kind of the first book review that I'm doing in 2 months, so I'm not gonna spoil this book too much, I hope. I read this originally back in 2015, I believe. Let me just go back down to my little notes thing here. Yes, I actually have to look at at my script notes because my memory is absolutely terrible. So I read this originally back in December of 2015. It is the first book in a series of, I believe, 4 books by a lady by the name of Kelly Gay, and it follows a homicide detective by the name of Charlie Madigan, who is basically solving crimes and hunting down killers in a world where angels and demons have become public knowledge. Pretty simple. There's kind of a gateway between the demon world and the angel world, and pretty interesting stuff. Oh, Madigan also has a daughter, which makes things a little more complicated for her. So that's kind of the story. You've got a homicide detective, doing homicide detective things. Okay. And the basic gist of this case is that there is some sort of a drug, an illegal kind of off-world narcotic that's literally causing hell on pretty much every level. So yeah, there's that fun stuff, huh? Pros and cons. I have to admit, I didn't really have many problems with this series, with this particular book. Charlie, the only issue that I really had was that Charlie's backstory was never fully explained. We know that at one point she was dead, and then she was kind of brought back to life, and this somehow kind of gave her a different insight into things, I suppose. It does kind of feel like it was added on at the last minute, kind of just, oh, well, let's make this character a little bit cooler by having this unique thing happen, which is fine until you consider the fact that, well, show don't tell. And that problem's actually kind of twofold. We don't really know how it happened, and to be fair, Charlie doesn't know either. But she also doesn't seem all that interested, which to me is not a very believable thing, I guess. I mean, if it were me, I would want to know who brought me back, and why, and how, and all the things, and Madigan just doesn't seem interested, so I don't know. I mean, it's a minor thing, it's a nitpick more than anything else. Characters are likable, everybody has a good personality to them. The humor is kind of a mixed bag. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't, if I'm being very honest. In some cases the story could have been improved. My previous point about Charlie's revival kind of being the example there. I could have used a bit more background on current events and how things got to where they are, but you know, I guess you can't really have everything. And then the pacing is a little bit erratic in places. Some places it reads like an action thriller, something along the lines of Robert Ludlum's Jason Bourne trilogy, and then other times it reads like one of the Temp Brennan novels, Kathy Reichs's books, of course. Now, I mean, I've read the Bourne trilogy, and I've read most of the Temp Brennan novels. They're good. That's pretty much it, I guess. Pacing's a bit erratic. It's not something that's going to really detract from the reading experience, and if you get the chance, I definitely recommend giving this book a quick look. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, well, at least you tried it. I personally am a huge fan of urban fantasy novels. One of the first ones, I've already done a review on this, but I did a review of Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter, Guilty Pleasures, the first book in that series. I've also done reviews on the first two House of Night novels, and I mean, I'm a huge urban fantasy fan. I love that stuff, and this is a pretty good read. If you're into urban fantasy and you like police procedurals, then you might like this story. If not, well, it might be something interesting. Oh, sorry guys, my throat's a little messed up. But yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts on The Better Part of Darkness. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you want more. And let me know your thoughts on this particular book, if you've read it. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Why or why not? You know, based off of this review and everything else, are you likely to read it? Yes or no, and why not? And yeah, I guess that's everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.